Okay, so 22 years ago, I used to work for Greenpeace. I had some conflicts with my friends, and I had to leave the organization. And my wife was pregnant, the first baby. I lost my job, so I said I have to overcome my shyness to play on the street. It seemed to me a humiliating process. And I snuck into bus station and I played, and I closed my eyes, played the classical stuff that I play, and I made nice money. From that moment I started busking here in Toronto. That was 20 years ago. I didn't have a license. They used to issue 16 licenses a year. And I didn't have, so they started fining me, and I had to play half an hour here, run away somewhere else, whatever. And they fined me whenever they caught me, $53 a fine. And after paying 3 fines, I looked what they charged me, and it seemed to me it doesn't make sense. Operating a musical instrument without earphones, it meant to stop people from using ghetto blaster at that time. So I decided to go to court, and I beat them in court. The judge said to them, don't do it anymore, but wait for the auditions, because I was late to the audition. And he said, why don't you fine him for soliciting if other people do? So they started fining me for soliciting, and I had to run away, and I was arrested once, and very rudely with the security of this. But eventually I decided maybe I can beat them for these ones too. But meanwhile, a student from university wanted to make an essay about buskers, and she made an essay on me, and her teacher in university liked it so much, asked me if I mind that she has a friend in Toronto Star, if I mind to go to be on Toronto Star. I said, no problem. They came to the subway, took a photo of me, waited for the second trial. Meanwhile, I also organized a demonstration called Troubadour's Day. A lot of pressure from the public on the TTC, and they decided to invite me and another musician. We represented the musicians, and they said that they are ready to change, to expand the program, but the security was against it, but some people were for it, under the pressure of the public. So they asked me to cancel the demonstration. I said, let's do it a celebration instead. We called it Troubadour Celebration Day. And we went to buses. I asked them to put the security people to make sure everything is good, and musicians and dancers came and danced and played. And the security people that used to find me, they made a contact with me. We were both leaders of the demonstration. And I asked them, and they said that they are going to change. And the first year they went to 42 licenses, expanding from 16, whatever. And then I played another 5 years here as a busker. Then I was beaten by somebody in the subway. The condition was very harsh. I had to take care of little kids and run from the subway. I was fed up with this, went to Israel and then to Medicine Hat. So 17 years I couldn't do music for full time. Now I decided to come back. One day I went to Union Station to play. My friend invited me there. The playing is outside of the station. It's in the station, but outside of the paying area. Started a very cold wind and construction in Union Station. And I decided to move to a better station because I couldn't make my living there. So I went with this paper and showed it to the guy. Can I go in for free because I just moved to another spot? What is this? He took the paper, say, no, it's only from when you play inside, outside, and coming back, whatever, not transporting yourself to another spot. I said, okay, and I paid for the tokens. No, that was not enough. He called the manager of this, like I tried to deceive them. and they make a committee. They call the committee of the TTC, the security are responsible, and the two security people that's responsible on the program, and the woman that is in top, and they stripped me from my license. I'm not going to fight it. If I ask them, can I go to the audition next time? They say, oh yeah, but 5 points already taken from you. It seemed that they didn't like me as my personality, and that they decided to get rid of me. Just to let you know, I know that the public has so many problems that they will not put pressure on individual or how they man, and from on the paper, by the law, dry law, they are right. But they could take my license, they can warn me or whatever, but they decided to go all the way. It's okay.